Alright guys, I was just wanting to get this thing out. I haven't drove it for a good few months, and I wanted to test out these tires on it. Now I went ahead and put the original stock rims on it, and what I did is the tires I've used from my WPL C64-1, and they're a little bit more aggressive than the stock tires were on this. They're just slightly a bit larger, and I believe they look more fitting for a truck, and not so low profile. They also they're grippy. They're fairly soft. They feel just a little bit, they feel better than the original, like the C24 WPL's tires were a little bit stiffer than these. These aren't half bad. And they seem to do pretty good for this little truck. And also this truck doesn't even have a drag brake, so it's more of a trail truck anyway. Now what I did is I just took the chrome wheels that I had on this. They were beadlock, they were nice, and they had foam in them and the tires and everything, but I removed them and I put them on my Jeep Cherokee, the MN version, and they seem to look really good on that and fitting, because those chrome wheels look more like a 90s, early 90s, late 80s kind of chrome. They just fit that vehicle better. Now, being this is a you know, late 70s model Toyota truck, you know, these rims fit it just perfectly. I think look more scale to it, just a standard, you know, black steelie, and so I just like that look better, and that's why I wanted to test these tires out, and they fit perfectly fine on these wheels, and I'm glad they did. I wasn't sure if they would, but they did. They fit nice and snug. Didn't have to add any glue or anything, just popped them right on, and they worked pretty well. That being said, like I said, this did not, my first video on this, I said it had a drag brake. I thought it did. I thought it was the same gearing as the Jeep Cherokee that MN makes, but no, I was wrong. The Jeep Cherokee now in low gear has a nice low modulation and a drag brake. Now in high gear, it's got more torque and speed, but it doesn't have a drag brake. It's more for trailing. Well, this one in low gear, it takes away some of that torque and high speed for a lower speed that really I don't see no purpose in driving in low gear, because I can drive it just as slow and just as careful in high gear and get more torque out of it, you know, and it just feels better. I can creep just fine in high gear on this, and since this doesn't have a drag brake, there's no reason for me to put this in low gear, especially if I'm going to lose some of the torque. You know, I'm sure the opinions are probably divided, but I feel that the Jeep Cherokee is geared much better. The programming on it is a little bit just better. I wish they would have done the same with this one, but I love this truck. It's a great little trailing rig, and it does fairly well at crawling and stuff. If I put a Hobbywing 1060 on that or something, if I put my own electronics, yeah, that would fix the issue. But I wasn't planning on putting my own electronics on it. I wanted to leave this one pretty much stock. I did change the axles to the metal axles and drive shafts. I've changed those to these metal upgraded drive shafts, and it's doing really well. I like it. I like the way it sits. I like how the wheels are kind of wide. I really like the way it looks. They really nailed the look of the Land Cruiser, and done a great job. I'm glad it's a licensed MN model. But anyway, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. You got any questions for me, let me know. And if you feel the same, if you guys own that Jeep Cherokee, let me know how you feel about the gearing in this thing, and how it lacks a drag brake, and how they missed out on an opportunity there. I think they should have had the same gearing as the Jeep Cherokee did, the same setup. But all right guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for everything.